In the rarefied world of ultra-luxury hypercars, where engineering excellence meets artistic expression, Pagani Automobili occupies a position unlike any other manufacturer. Founded by Horacio Pagani, the Italian marque has never pursued mass production, racing dominance, or mainstream recognition. Instead, Pagani has consistently focused on a singular philosophy: the creation of mechanical sculptures that fuse cutting-edge technology, emotional design, and obsessive craftsmanship. As of 2025, Pagani's lineup is centered around its newest masterpiece, the Pagani Utopia, offered in both coupe and roadster forms, while also continuing to produce extraordinarily limited, bespoke interpretations of the Huayra platform. These include the track-only Huayra R Evo Roadster and the street-legal Huayra Codalunga Speedster, vehicles that exist at the intersection of engineering ambition and artistic reverence. Together, these models define Pagani's modern identity: uncompromising, deeply personal, and utterly exclusive. Pagani's approach to automotive design is rooted in Horacio Pagani's belief that art and science must coexist in harmony. This philosophy is evident not only in the brand's visual language, but also in its materials science, mechanical architecture, and manufacturing processes. Unlike most hypercar manufacturers, Pagani designs and produces its own advanced composite materials, including proprietary carbon titanium and Carbo Triax HP60 2G2 compounds. These materials are engineered in-house to achieve exceptional stiffness, lightness, and safety, while also allowing for complex sculptural forms. The result is a structure that is as beautiful to observe as it is formidable in performance. Every Pagani vehicle is hand-assembled in San Cesario sul Panaro, Italy, by a small team of master technicians. There are no automated production lines, no standardized interiors, and no base models in the conventional sense. Each car is built to the owner's precise specification, down to the smallest detail, from custom-woven leather patterns to uniquely machined aluminum components. The Pagani Utopia represents the third major chapter in the brand's history, following the legendary Zonda and the revolutionary Huayra. Introduced as a philosophical reset rather than a radical departure, the Utopia embodies Pagani's desire to return to purity, mechanical engagement, and timeless design in an era increasingly dominated by electrification and digital interfaces. Design language: timeless over trend-driven. Visually, the Utopia is a deliberate rejection of aggressive futurism. Its design emphasizes clean surfaces, balanced proportions, and subtle aerodynamics, drawing inspiration from classic supercars of the 1960s and 1970s while incorporating modern active aerodynamic elements. Active flaps, integrated seamlessly into the bodywork, adjust in real time to optimize downforce and drag, yet remain visually understated. The quad exhaust system, now an iconic Pagani signature, remains central to the rear design, sculpted like a piece of industrial art. The interior is equally evocative, eschewing large digital screens. Pagani has filled the cockpit with machined aluminum dials, exposed mechanical linkages, and analog instruments, creating an environment that feels more like a luxury chronograph workshop than a modern automobile. At the heart of the Utopia lies a 6.0-liter twin-turbocharged V12, developed exclusively for Pagani by Mercedes AMG. This engine produces between 852 and 864 horsepower, depending on configuration, with an immense reserve of torque delivered across the rev range. What makes the Utopia truly remarkable is not just its output, but its mechanical purity. In a market rapidly moving toward hybridization, Pagani chose to retain a pure internal combustion engine, free of electric assistance. This decision underscores the brand's commitment to emotional engagement and auditory drama. Equally significant is Pagani's decision to offer the Utopia with a 7-speed manual transmission, developed by Strat. In an era where manual gearboxes are nearly extinct in the hypercar segment, this option has been celebrated by driving purists worldwide. For those seeking a more contemporary experience, an automated manual transmission is also available. However, The manual variant has become one of the Utopia's defining features, reinforcing its status as a driver-focused machine rather than a technological showcase. The Pagani Utopia is produced in strictly limited numbers: 99 coupe units, 130 roadster units. Every example was allocated to clients shortly after announcement, long before public road tests or media drives took place. Pricing for the Utopia Roadster begins at approximately $3.4 million, though this figure is largely symbolic. Extensive customization, often involving unique materials, bespoke finishes, and one-off design elements, can elevate the final price significantly beyond the base figure. While the Utopia represents Pagani's road-going future, the Huayra, our Evo Roadster, exists outside conventional boundaries. This is a track-only hypercar, liberated from road regulations and engineered solely for maximum performance and sensory intensity. Engineering without compromise. The Huayra, our Evo Roadster, is powered by a naturally aspirated V12, our Evo engine, co-developed with HWAG, producing 900 horsepower and revving to an astonishing 9,200 revolutions per minute. This engine delivers an experience increasingly rare in the modern automotive world. Without turbochargers or hybrid systems, the power delivery is immediate, visceral, and acoustically overwhelming. The sound alone, an operatic crescendo at full throttle, has been described as one of the most emotionally stirring in modern motorsport-inspired vehicles. The open-top configuration enhances this sensory immersion, allowing drivers to experience the full mechanical symphony without filtration. Ownership of the Huayra, our Evo Roadster, extends far beyond the vehicle itself. Buyers gain access to Pagani's exclusive Arte in Pista program, a curated series of private track events held at some of the world's most iconic circuits. These events are fully supported by Pagani engineers, technicians, and driving coaches, offering owners a Formula One-level experience tailored specifically to their vehicle. Transportation, maintenance, and setup are handled by Pagani, allowing owners to focus solely on driving. Unveiled in late 2025, the Huayra Codalunga Speedster represents a different interpretation of performance, one rooted in elegance, heritage, and grand touring rather than outright aggression. The Codalunga Speedster draws inspiration from 1960s Le Mans long-tail race cars, characterized by flowing lines, extended rear proportions, and minimal visual clutter. The open-top configuration enhances its romantic, classic character, evoking an era when speed and beauty were inseparable. Unlike the Huayra, our Evo Roadster, the Codalunga Speedster is street-legal, designed for high-speed touring rather than track domination. Extreme rarity. Production is limited to just 10 units worldwide, making it one of the rarest modern Pagani vehicles ever created. Each example is fully bespoke, with clients working directly with Pagani's design team to craft a vehicle that reflects their personal aesthetic vision, collectability, and cultural significance. Pagani vehicles are widely regarded as rolling pieces of art. This perception is reinforced by their extremely low production volumes, high degree of customization, hand-built manufacturing process, emotional design language, long-term value appreciation. Unlike many modern hypercars, Pagani models often increase in value over time, particularly rare variants such as the Codalunga or track-only Huayra derivatives. As a result, they are highly sought after by collectors, museums, and private connoisseurs. In 2025, Pagani Automobili stands as one of the last true guardians of analog emotion in a digital age. With the Utopia, the Huayra, our Evo Roadster, and the Codalunga Speedster, the brand continues to defy industry trends, choosing craftsmanship, individuality, and passion over scale and convenience. Pagani does not simply build cars. It creates lasting cultural artifacts, each one telling a story of human creativity, mechanical mastery, and uncompromising vision. Owning a Pagani is not a transactional experience. It is an initiation into a deeply private and carefully curated world. Prospective buyers are not simply customers, but long-term custodians of the brand's philosophy. Pagani maintains close personal relationships with its clients, many of whom are repeat owners with multiple cars in their collections. The purchasing process often begins years before delivery, involving direct communication with Pagani's leadership, designers, and engineers. This relationship-driven approach reinforces the sense that each car is not merely sold, but entrusted. Buyers are typically ultra-high net worth individuals with extensive automotive collections that already include marques, such as Ferrari, Bugatti, and Koenigsegg. What draws them to Pagani is not raw performance figures alone, but the emotional depth and artisanal quality that set the brand apart. Pagani owners frequently describe their cars as deeply personal objects, more akin to commission artwork than industrial products. One of the defining aspects of Pagani vehicles is the absolute absence of standardization. While other luxury manufacturers offer customization programs, Pagani operates on an entirely different level. Every surface, material, color, and texture can be modified, reimagined, or invented from scratch. Clients may request unique leather grains, custom embroidery inspired by personal symbols, or exposed carbon fiber tinted to a specific hue not seen before. Metal components inside the cabin are machined from solid billets of aluminum or titanium, often left exposed to showcase their mechanical beauty. Even parts that are hidden from view are finished to the same exacting standards, reflecting Horacio Pagani's belief that beauty should exist everywhere, not just where the eye naturally falls. This obsessive attention to detail dramatically increases production time, with each vehicle taking several months to complete. Pagani's mastery of advanced materials is not a marketing exercise, but a foundational pillar of the company's identity. Horacio Pagani's early career at Lamborghini, where he advocated for greater use of carbon fiber, heavily influenced the brand's direction. Dissatisfied with the limitations imposed by traditional manufacturing, Pagani invested in its own composite research and development, leading to the creation of proprietary materials that outperform industry standards. Carbon titanium, for example, blends the lightness of carbon fiber with the strength of titanium strands, resulting in exceptional rigidity and crash safety. These materials are not only functional, but also aesthetic, often left visible as part of the car's design language. This fusion of form and function reinforces the idea that Pagani vehicles are engineered sculptures rather than mere transportation devices. While Pagani hypercars boast extraordinary performance figures, the driving experience is intentionally tuned to prioritize emotional engagement over clinical efficiency. Steering feedback, throttle response, and gearbox interaction are calibrated to make the driver feel intimately connected to the machine. This philosophy is most evident in the Utopia's manual transmission, which has been praised for its mechanical tactility and precise engagement. Unlike some hypercars that isolate the driver with layers of electronic assistance, Pagani cars encourage involvement. The driver hears the engine's mechanical heartbeat, feels the vibrations through the chassis, and senses the road through the steering wheel. This analog richness is increasingly rare and is a key reason why Pagani vehicles resonate so strongly with enthusiasts and collectors. When compared to other elite hypercar brands, Pagani occupies a unique niche. Bugatti, for example, represents technological excess and ultimate speed, while Koenigsegg focuses on radical innovation and record-breaking performance. Ferrari, even at its most exclusive levels, remains rooted in motorsport heritage and brand legacy. Pagani, by contrast, exists almost entirely outside these frameworks. It does not chase lap times, top speed records, or racing trophies. Instead, it pursues emotional resonance and artistic permanence. This distinction allows Pagani to coexist with its rivals without direct competition, offering something fundamentally different to collectors who already own the fastest or most technologically advanced cars in the world. Pagani's refusal to scale production is not driven by scarcity marketing alone, but by a genuine commitment to quality and authenticity. Increasing production volumes would inevitably require compromises in craftsmanship, supplier relationships, and personal involvement from the core team. Horacio Pagani has repeatedly emphasized that growth for its own sake would undermine the soul of the company. As a result, annual production remains extremely low, ensuring that every vehicle receives the same level of attention regardless of price or prominence. This discipline has preserved Pagani's reputation over decades and has helped the brand maintain its desirability even as the hypercar market becomes increasingly crowded. From an investment perspective, Pagani vehicles are among the most stable and appreciating assets in the automotive world. Limited production, strong brand identity, and unwavering demand mean that many models trade well above their original purchase prices on the secondary market. Rare variants, especially those produced in single-digit numbers, are often acquired directly by collectors with no intention of resale. However, Pagani does not encourage speculative buying. The company prefers owners who will actively engage with their cars, attend brand events, and become ambassadors for the philosophy. This approach helps maintain a healthy ecosystem where vehicles are cherished rather than treated purely as financial instruments. Beyond the automotive sphere, Pagani vehicles have increasingly been recognized as cultural artifacts. They're displayed in museums, featured in art exhibitions, and studied in design and engineering programs. The brand's ability to merge Renaissance-inspired artistry with modern engineering has positioned it as a symbol of Italian excellence in the 21st century. This cultural relevance extends to the brand's storytelling, visual identity, and even factory environment. The Pagani Atelier is designed more like an art studio than an industrial facility, reinforcing the idea that creation, not production, is the company's true purpose, and at the center of everything is Horacio Pagani himself. Unlike many founders who step back as their companies grow, Horacio remains deeply involved in design decisions, material choices, and customer relationships. His personal philosophy, shaped by Leonardo da Vinci's belief that art and science are inseparable, continues to guide the brand's direction. Horacio's presence lends authenticity and continuity to Pagani Automobili. Clients often cite their interactions with him as one of the most meaningful aspects of ownership. His vision ensures that Pagani remains cohesive, principled, and emotionally grounded, even as the automotive industry undergoes rapid transformation. As the industry moves toward electrification and autonomous technology, Pagani faces a complex future. While the company has acknowledged the inevitability of change, it has also made clear that any transition will be approached with extreme caution. Pagani has stated that it will not introduce electrification unless it can do so without compromising emotional engagement and aesthetic beauty. For now, the Utopia and its V12 engine stand as a defiant celebration of internal combustion at its most refined. Future models may incorporate new technologies, but they will do so on Pagani's terms.